Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about sociological school of jurisprudence, and in this we are going to discuss about Roscoe Pound. Roscoe Pound was an American jurist, American legal professional, and his philosophy is concerned with the functional aspect of the law and its implication on society. Now, sociological school of jurisprudence is also known as experimental school of jurisprudence, because law is actually meant to harmonize and legalize the conflict in society. So if there is any law which does not fulfill the needs of the society, then such law is not a living law. It's considered to be a dead law, and then that particular law should immediately be removed, or should be replaced or exchanged with a different law. So the law, if whether the law is good for the society or not, whether it is favorable or unfavorable for the society, we will come to know only after implementing certain law. After experimenting with it, we will come to know that okay, this law is good for the society or this law is not good for the society. So in that case, if the law is not good for the society, it's unfavorable for the society, and that law should immediately be struck down. So now if we talk about Roscoe Pound's contribution to the sociological school of jurisprudence, then his contributions is mainly considered to be in three fields. One is his functional aspect of the law and its impact on society. The next one is social engineering, which is very popular, and the final one are the jural postulates. So we are going to discuss today about the functional aspect of the law and social engineering, and jural postulates we will discuss in a separate or another class. So if we talk about the functional aspect of the law and its impact or its implication on the society, then law is meant to harmonize and legalize the conflict in society, and it is meant to reconcile the differences with or the relationship between the individual and the society at large. So the law is there to reduce the friction and minimize the waste. Now, if you talk about social engineering is more of experimental law. He talks about three interests: public interest, private interest, and social interest. So personal interest or individual interest is the interest which is related to an individual. Say for example, individual expression of freedom is similarly it is backed by criminal laws in case if there is a breach of contract, then obviously you can claim the damages through the Indian Contract Act. Now if you talk about public interest, such interests, they are the personal interests or individual interests which are backed by the state. And finally, if you talk about the social interest means to affect the society at large. The government may place certain restrictions on, say for example, gambling, which is considered to be banned for the society. Now if you talk about the criticism of Roscoe Pound, the critics say that he talks more about the interest, and he talks less about the individual relationships between man to man or personal relationships. Then the critics also say that he does not prioritize the interest, which interest should come prior to the other, like public, private, or social. So there is no numbering, or there is no priority of such interest. Finally, if you talk about social engineering is considered, the critics say that it is too scientific and mechanical, and he considers society as compatible with a factory. He compares society with a factory. So these are the major critics say these are the major shortcomings of this particular theory of Roscoe Pound. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Thank you very much.